in my opinion, with dealing with nozzle movements, and it was probably me being either naive to it years ago, or this was just the way I was taught and this is the way I was going to teach it to you. And it was as fast as you can whip the line around and as hard as you could move, right? And again, it's great for recruit competency skills. It really is. But I was finding the effectiveness on the fire ground wasn't there because we were losing too much of, oh, I'm exhausted. Oh, the nozzle's creeping in. I can't hold it. I can't do it. And we weren't getting water to where it needed to be. So you can see very easily here that by holding it tight, pinning yourself, making sure you have a good hold on what you're against, it gets you really to clamp down on that line, keep that nozzle in that arm's length, and those slow movements, you're putting water, you're putting gallonage where it needs to be instead of exhausting yourself.
Right.
And again, a lot of fires go out that way.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's not, but I'm just thinking of ways that we could tweak it to be a little bit smarter while we're moving hose lines.
Yeah.
And that was my approach. And listen, it's not something I came up with. This is something I learned that was taught to me through looking through the UL studies and looking through really what water mapping meant, and then just trying to make it practical for staffing situations in the different communities, either that I work in or I teach in. And that's pretty much my take on that.
Yeah. So I mean, the interesting part for me is hey, this fire is rolling and I've got to work like mad to put it out. And so this idea of the nozzle, encompassing the entire floor to ceiling and wall, I understand that reaction, but it's like slow down, take a breath. And you talked about, banking off a wall, banking off a door frame, sweep the floor on occasion, but it's like, get the water
Listen,
high.
the floor's on fire.
Yeah.
Sweep it. But we're going down a hallway and we're like, we're putting all this water on the floor. There's no fire on the floor.
Right.
Nothing's on fire in that area, but the fire gas is over your head.
Right.
And we're wasting our time with that.
Isolate the fire.
Isolate, kick it back, control it. Same principle as transitional attack. And I know some people, they get very offended when you say the word transitional attack. Oh, you're ruining the fire service. No. I'm not telling you to put water through a window and stand outside for 10 minutes. Not. But I am telling you, as a nozzle person walking up to something, control it quick, right? If you have to slow it down so you can get a good ongoing size up, so you know now as you go interior where you need to go, well, that might be the reality for some. Okay, not everybody has 2 engine companies on one hand line. If we did, we could merge through any building and it wouldn't matter. But that's not the reality. Even in busy departments, it's not the reality because you might just have 2 people on a line. So to really come in, and it's not about taking a beat and it's going down a hallway, right? We throw on our Superman suits and we can go in and take a real beat. What are we accomplishing? It's not quick and efficient, right? If I can come in and there's an untenable position, a room is well off, right? Survivability profile, whatever buzzwords you want to use to talk about that. If there's nothing going on, that room is fully off and it's out 2 windows as I get to the porch, and I quickly just deflect off the doorways or off the top of the window, just slow that down, darken it down, or rake across the room real quick, then get over here, get in position, start to do my business from here, and then move in. To me, that's being smarter, right? It's being smarter. We're slowing down the situation. Again, we talked a little bit before about unprotected searches. If your department's going to unprotected search, all that's going on this first floor, there's crews passing you to get to the second floor immediately, right? Immediately, almost before you're ready to do your stream check, right? Because if you're moving, you're quick, you're off a rescue, you're off a truck company, you don't have a hose line, you can move pretty quick, right? So you get in, you're already in the stairwell, you're going above, right? If we're not, I don't want to put water, I don't want to slow this down, I want to go inside and push the fire out, what's that doing to interior conditions in the common area, common hallway, and of course the stairwells, right? So again, working smarter.